our findings were that he just overheated the clutch, didn't know how to drive, kept riding the clutch over time. And it was like a $15,000 repair. At 11 o'clock at night, and he's like, are you gonna respond to this guy? Yeah, but like, I'm kind of tired. And Marcel's just like, I'll handle it. And I was like, well, you know what, like, where are you? And he goes, I'm at the gym. Like, are you serious? And then me and my business partner just had a falling out. And ironically, I called one of my best clients one day and I was like, hey bro, like I need X amount of money to buy this business. Like, how would you do it? He goes, if I needed the money, I'd just go to the bank. I'm like, awesome, dude. And that's when the EuroLab was created.
And when was that?
Just over a year ago.
A year and the shop's full. Correct. So you need more space. When is that gonna happen?
Yeah. And typically on vacation, I don't answer my phone. And I had to text Marcel because I was overwhelmed on vacation. And I had 76 leads in 5 days. Honestly, full transparency, I would say that you guys exceeded expectations.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Like, what other company can come in and in under a month promote a video that gets 7 million views?
What's going on, guys? So this is the first podcast on this YouTube channel or ever with Capture. And I actually have no idea what this podcast is called. I have no idea what I'm about to say. I don't know how to talk to people, but here we are. And you can see we're in this cool facility, this cool shop, some exhaust systems, a Lamborghini wheel and tire, a race car helmet. And so we're in an auto shop, a place that actually, as you can see by the exhausts, mods cars, does performance work, repairs, you name it. He makes cars faster. Brandon, get over here. How are you?
Good.
I thought you were gonna be a man of few words for a second. You didn't say anything. His mic's on, right? This is our first time doing this. All right, we got Luke behind the camera. He's nodding his head, so I think we're fine.
Yeah.
What brings you here? I texted him to come, but,
Yeah.
or actually no, we showed up here. Same thing.
Same, but different.
Same. All right, how did we meet? How do I know you? How are we here right now? How did we meet? I still don't remember.
I think just Facebook.
Okay. Cut this into the beginning of the podcast because for a second here, we had to talk with everybody behind the cameras. We have no idea how we met, but I think the first time I interacted with you was you had an open house here.
Yes.
I think that was the first time, and like the place was clean. There was no cars. I think the lifts were there for sure. I think you just done the murals.
The VIP party.
Yes.
Yes.
Was it? It was. I think it was during the day. It was in the morning.
Oh, that Cars and Coffee.
That was beforehand, right?
Yeah.
Was that before or after?
Maybe it was that day.
Because you had these two doors open. It was a cool day. I remember it was a hot day, and here it was nice and cold. That's how we met. I remember I said hi, but I don't think you either took me seriously or recognized me. Because a lot of people don't take me seriously because I'm like 21 years old, for those who don't know. But that's the first recollection I have of you or this place.
Yeah. That Cars and Coffee that we were supposed to have 300 people and 3,000 showed up.
Right.
It was great.
Wasn't the whole street full?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
every street from here, 5 streets over.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's
Even
ridiculous.
it was so cool, even the cops showed up.
Ah, yes, that's how it works. So how did we get here? We have this, what is this, 6,000 square feet?
11,000.
11,000 square feet. It's like you have a F8, a wide body and Largo F8 over there. You have multiple Uruses, multiple Huracans. This STO that's behind us. There's another Huracan back there, a 570. There's the GT3. You have
A lot of cool
these
cars.
cool exhaust systems. Like, how did we get here? First of all, what is this? What is EuroLab? Like, for those who don't know.
For anybody who doesn't know, the EuroLab takes these semi-cool, I guess, fast, I guess, cars and makes them a lot faster. So your next question is probably, how do we do that, right?
How did you get here?
How did we get here? So I've never worked on exotics, but I've worked on cars for like 17 years. And all throughout high school, I took autos classes, kept advancing, and then got bored. And I thought, hey, it'd be pretty stupid to do this for a living. And I've been doing it ever since. So pretty much got started working on regular cars and then worked at a mom and pop shop, small place in Naperville. Never worked on exotics before, and we had some guy annihilate his Gallardo clutch in the parking lot.
Interesting.
Could be that it was a Gallardo. Could be that he just didn't know how to drive.
Okay. Was this like an older guy?
Older guy.
Okay.
Definitely about 70s.
Oh, that's crazy.
And my boss at the time was like, hey, are you comfortable like tearing this car apart? I was like, it's just nuts and bolts. How hard could it be? And
Was it that hard?
I had a transmission out of a Gallardo in one day at age 21.
Pretty impressive.
And our findings were that he just overheated the clutch, didn't know how to drive, kept riding the clutch over time. And it was like a $15,000 repair.
And you guys did the whole thing?
We did.
Was your boss happy?
My boss was happy. The owner wasn't.
Oh, well, yeah, 15 grand.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's one way to get a customer, I guess.
it is for life.
This place is huge. How did this place come about? Because like there's a huge...
That's an interesting story. So
Okay.
I worked for, we'll call it a private company that a lot of people know of and know me from. So the owner of said company was not a very good owner, and he cost a lot of people a lot of money. So then he got caught, and I talked to the owners of said private label company and said, hey, like, I really want to take over Chicago. Like, everybody knows me. I'm really good at this. Like, take a chance. So did that for about a year and a half. And then me and my business partner just had a falling out. And ironically, I called one of my best clients one day and I was like, hey, bro, like, I need X amount of money to buy this business. Like, how would you do it? And he laughed. I was like, what's so funny? He goes, if I needed the money, I'd just go to the bank. I'm like, awesome, dude. So then call me 5 days later and he's like, why don't we just open up a shop? He goes, you're really good at what you do. You're really skilled. Like, I trust you. Other people trust you. Like, it just makes sense. I was like, you know what? You're right. And that's when the EuroLab was created.
And when was that?
Just over a year ago.
A year and the shop's full.
Correct.
So you need more space.
Correct.
When is that going to happen?
Hopefully soon. We need like double the space.
In business, there's never too many customers unless your supply literally can't handle it.
Absolutely.
If you don't have the techs, right, or whatever other resources you may have. Like, for example, you could have 20 techs in this building, right? You have what? 3 lifts over here, 2 lifts back behind the cameras. So you have 5 lifts total.
Right.
You can't service more than 5 cars at a time, right?
Correct.
At the same time. So you could be constrained by space, by lifts, by people. And that's the only time I feel like you literally shouldn't get more customers unless people are waiting a reasonable amount of time. If they're waiting more than like a month to get in, then you might have you might have to calm down a little bit. That's interesting.
That being said, there are a lot of companies out there though,
For what?
where your car will sit for just 2 months.
2 months, not longer.
2 to 4 months.
2 to 4 months.
Without even getting touched.
So what? You're out there trying to solve that problem too?
Yes.
Like, what makes you? Like, for everybody watching here, because I'm sure that a lot of my following that has followed me from the car YouTube videos and now in the company, they have exotic cars, they have sports cars, they have Euro cars. What sets you apart from anyone else who does what you do? Because I'm going to be honest, right? There's a lot of shops that can claim
Right.
that they can do what you do. There's dealerships out there. There's generic shops out there. There's smaller shops, bigger shops. So why Brandon? Why here?
I think a lot of it has to do with not only as a business owner, but as a person. If you're not honest and transparent with your clients, you're going to lose that client.
It's true. That's why we started.
That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. If somebody trusts what you do, they know you do good work, you're honest with them, you don't try and rip them off. That's what makes good business.
Honest business sells. It really does. So then you said also about the cars waiting. What are you trying to solve that problem too?
Yes.
Did you have a ton of customers who've had cars at
Yes.
shops and they come here now?
We've actually had clients in the past who their car has been at a shop for over 3 years.
So what are these shops taking so long for?
Just either they're backlogged, they don't know how to do the repair, or they just don't contact the client. And the client kind of forgets about the car.
So what, you do all the opposites.
Correct.
Contact, talk a lot. You're super transparent. People can actually, if they bring their car here.
You can actually come back here and just see everything back here.
It's true. So Brandon actually you've done our offers workshop, our customers workshop, and all that stuff. And we came to the consensus because at first, the question was kind of hard to answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
What sets you apart? Like you kind of had the vision in your head. And I remember when I was talking to you, that's like what you wanted to get out. But we didn't have like a tangible definition for like what sets EuroLab apart from absolutely everybody else. And we got to that transparency adjective from the offers workshop. Would you say that's right? Or it helped?
Yeah,
it definitely helped.
It definitely helped.
You've done the whole process with us, right?
Correct.
How did we help this place and how are we helping this place?
I mean, I can honestly say from a stress aspect, you guys were a phenomenal help. From having to run the company, do everything on a day-to-day basis, handle social media, like everything together, it's very overwhelming. And when you presented the opportunity that you could solve half of that problem, I jumped on it.
Because I think at first you said you were just doing too much on socials too, and you're just like, overwhelmed, burnt out. Way too much time is going into this. And now how much time do you spend on it?
On social media?
Well, not like browsing reels, but like making posts.
Making posts, it's pretty simple. Like I take pictures and videos and submit them and it gets handled.
But even half the time, you don't even have to do that.
No.
We have stuff ready. So we solved the time problem.
You did.
Like, well though, or like we solved
extremely well.
Okay.
I mean,
like a lot of people can say that we've done this, we've done that. But coming from an owner-operator perspective, like, time is valuable.
It is.
And so now you have leverage to do other things because of how much that time's now freed up, right?
Correct. And honestly, full transparency, I would say that you guys exceeded expectations.
All right, well, I appreciate that.
Like, what other company can come in and in under a month promote a video that gets 7 million views?
I don't know what company.
Only CaptureCompany.
That's funny. Yeah, you know what's crazy about that though is it'd be so easy for a company like ours to just take that opportunity and say, hey, we can guarantee that we'll get you 1 million views in less than 30 days, right? Because we did that in a month, you'd say. It's so easy for us to go out there and start just guaranteeing that all the time. But everybody's business is different. Some people have things they don't want to share. You, my friend, are cool because you're one of the people that we work with, the dozens of people, that has no limits. You're kind of hands off. You're like, hey, you guys do what you do best, which is rare for me because I'm 21 and people think, oh, the guy's 21, he's very naive, which is true. Like, I admit that I don't know a lot. I'm still learning, right? And on the internet, when you say that, you come across as someone who's, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's brand new at the thing. Like, sure, right? But at least the first thing is when you know you have a problem, or not, I wouldn't say a problem, but when you acknowledge your scenario and your situation, you're kind of pushing ego aside.
Correct.
And you're opening the door to grow. And I don't know, where was I even going with this? I remember, where was I going with this? Background people. Right. Like, it's so easy for me to claim, like, I know what I'm doing 100%. We can guarantee you 1 million views in the first 30 days. Ask my friend Brandon. But that's not what we do because everyone's situation is different.
100%.
Right. And so you're super cool because you gave us total freedom and you trusted me, which is not what a lot of people don't do to 21-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
To anyone our age, it's like, oh, these people are bullshitting. They're trying to pretend like they're someone, right? You gave us full freedom and it paid off. At least I hope. I think
a lot of it has to do with how I grew up. Like, people never took chances on me either. And then one day somebody took a chance and it paid off. So sometimes you have to put your ego aside and put your faith and trust into somebody and see what they're capable of.
Trust is huge. And you obviously have to do your due diligence.
100%.
Like, the thing is, you have to build, one thing that I feel like in business is very underappreciated is reputation.
Yes.
It takes years and years to grow a reputation and the way people perceive you. Like, for example, I have another business down the street that's my client. He's also your good friend. I'm not going to name said business, but at first, like, this is just the nature of the game, and this is nothing bad towards him. He's a great guy. But, like, he just didn't take me seriously, right? I'm a 21-year-old guy. There's so many other people that allegedly do what we do now. At least it looks like it from the outside because we're in the same industry technically. And he completely didn't take me seriously. We had a good exchange. You feel like you've benefited from us, at least I think.
Absolutely.
And so you were kind enough to refer us to other people. And one of those people was said person who didn't take me seriously. And so here we are, where reputation matters, because basically once you have a good reputation with one person, it's what I like to call a referral program. I love that term.
Yes.
Because once one person's happy with you, then they tell their friend. And when that problem arises, like someone's like, oh, I need help with socials, I need help with customers, I need help with something like that, and that conversation somehow ends up between you two, you know a guy. And that's why I'm such a stickler about referral programs, because they work. Like, challenge for you, for example, and then I'll ask the viewers, or maybe even the people behind the camera, they'll get involved. Name 5 referral programs that you know right now off the top of your head. You know yours.
Outside of us.
You know yours. What's yours?
So we have a referral program too for the EuroLab. So if your friends, family, stranger on the road that you meet with a cool car, like, you bring them in, you tell them to say, hey, so-and-so sent me, and they actually get work done, like a tune, performance upgrades, like, I will give that person $100.
Like, no questions asked.
No questions asked.
So you know yours, but anyone else's? You don't know mine because mine's still up in the works. You
Right.
kind of know mine. If
I mean, so, no,
I'm
not
changing
really.
mine. I'm changing
You're
mine
just
all the time.
constantly revolving.
But it's because you have to be changing, but we're also so new that we have to figure out kind of what works, what doesn't. We're testing different things. Right now, ours is like, if you refer us, you know, there's either monetary benefits, like direct cash, like kind of yours,
Right.
or we get to work for free for an X amount period of time. To which you obviously have to honor your referral program, or it's completely useless.
Okay, yes.
But how many others do you know?
There's not a lot. And the ones that you do have, or that are out there that actually have a referral program, they're kind of garbage.
They're garbage. Like, there's no real incentive to tell your friends.
Or
And-
value.
Right. And so if you know one off the top of your head, like, that's how you know they've advertised it properly. It's a big problem that I'm trying to solve, is people don't advertise referral programs.
Correct.
And we're actually, Brandon, we have a campaign launching. It's already launched. How many, you don't know the metrics on it, right? Is that like a top performing ad creative? It's only one ad creative, first of all.
Yes.
Because we're brand new. We started as ads. Like, you know what's crazy? Let's tell the story. Screw the referral programs, because that's a whole nother conversation that I could talk about for hours. And I'll actually do a video on those. But we started your ads 30 days ago? 15 days.
15 days ago.
15 days ago. Now, Brandon, how much did you spend on ad spend?
I think I gave you guys like a budget of like $500.
Okay, it was $500 to a T. Has it repaid itself so far?
So let me answer this with a story. So
Okay.
for New Year's, like, I never celebrate New Year's. I decided, hey, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go spend a week in Michigan. And typically on vacation, I don't answer my phone. And I had to text Marcel because I was overwhelmed on vacation. And I had 76 leads in 5 days.
And we started this 15 days ago?
15 days ago.
You checking right now?
That'll take forever to find it.
Okay.
10 to 15.
10 to 15 days.
Yeah, the fact that I had not only leads on vacation, but like 76 leads in 2 weeks
Yeah,
for ads.
it's pretty ridiculous. But that's because we filmed, and the thing is, like, how much work did you have to do to actually get those leads? Besides us coming to your facility and recording for 6 hours.
Outside of having a reputation, none.
Like zero. Almost zero.
Right.
You can never say zero. There's always some effort involved. And so we filmed all these creatives, and we didn't, how many creatives do we have total? Like 10? 12.
Yeah.
Our golden number for ad creatives is easily, within the first month, like double that. I think at the end of like a 2-3 month campaign, our ideal target is like anywhere from 50 to 100 creatives. And
that's insane.
that's when the return, the way these ad platforms are designed nowadays is all strictly based on creative. The more you have, the more you talk. This is how, like, just in marketing, when you call out the person you're talking to and you say, hey, do you own an RS7? And it's someone that's swiping on Instagram.
You're like, hey,
yeah,
I own an RS7.
right. And we made that one ad about RS6s or RS7s.
Right.
Don't do it. The 6s or 7s, and I don't know how many of those, but it pulled a bunch of Audi people. You had an Audi S5 in today, right?
We've had, in the last week, at least 16 Audis.
16 Audis, and 2 of those came from ads. I know for sure. They were very excited, first of all, right?
Extremely.
When they left.
Extremely.
So we marketed your service properly, they bought it, and then at the end of the day, they're happy. They left happy.
100%.
It's like tell me that's not like the perfect.
It's not even like the perfect outcome. Like, it's a good feeling,
Yeah.
too.
That you actually did something for some, like you made their day, you made their week, you made their month. That's why you kind of do what you do, right? Because anyone can go get a job at a fast food restaurant.
Right.
Anyone can go get a corporate job and just do sales. But it's different when you're in a small business environment because you see these people and you see what you can do for these people.
Exactly.
The solution actually brought them joy. It solved a problem of theirs.
It's also a benefit of, like, a lot of people are in the auto industry just to make money.
Right.
And then there's people like, there's a handful of businesses out there, myself included, that actually enjoy what they do.
Right.
Just to see, like, the genuine happiness that you bring to people.
Would you say we're one of those people?
Yes.
Say more.
I think for you guys as a whole, to see, like, what you're capable of, and especially such a short period of time, like, that's huge. And that's what builds your reputation.
Over time. Things take time. You got to be patient.
Like me. Like, somebody didn't take you seriously.
Yeah.
And now they do, because it came not only from a referral, just built off of trust with myself and that person.
Right. You know what just came to mind? Because I was thinking about the Audi ads that we put out. We were talking about the 2 Audis that showed up.
Yes.
There was an Audi A8L.
Yes.
You want to talk about the story of how that person showed up?
I will. So,
And when did he show up, first of all? The day after, right? This all went down?
yeah, the day after.
Okay, the following day.
So, you're an avid gym goer, just like myself. And I'll tell the whole story. Screw it. So, I was at home, and Marcel texted me. He said, I'm at the gym.
No. That's incorrect. I texted you because a lead came in. First of all,
That is true. That is true.
We do monitor, like, we care so much about you and other people that we work with because we want to see you succeed, first of all.
That's true.
And like this lead came in and I saw it and it's someone with an Audi product. It's a Euro car.
Right.
It's you could say it's a performance car because it's the 4-liter, right, turbo.
Right.
Twin turbo. Is it twin turbo?
Yeah,
it's
twin
two.
turbo.
Like it's a 4-liter twin turbo, so it's technically a performance car. It's the same motor in like the RS car. It's just detuned with some less parts, less cooling. And I was like, dude, this guy wants a tune on this car, and you love selling tunes. Like that is tunes wake up a car, and like he appeared at what was it, 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. or did I call? When did I call it?
I think you called it at like 10:30.
It showed up on my phone, and I was like, Brandon, this is like your perfect customer. He's local to Chicago. He wants his car to get faster. Like, can I respond to him? And at the time, like I was like, how are all these leads so far? What, we had like 2 days of leads?
Yeah, 2 days of leads and then like 4 or 5 leads.
And so there was a blunder on my part. And this is because you were kind of new. You were learning the ropes with us as we are all day, right? You learn things every day. We learn things every day. And so we didn't formally educate you on how to respond to these leads. It's very important that when people come in, you get back to them as soon as possible. The longer it takes for you to get back to someone, the less their interest dies.
Oh,
right?
for
Or
sure.
the more their interest dies. And so this lead came in at 11 p.m. and I was like, what's stopping, theoretically, you or I from responding to this person right now? And so I called you, and then what happened?
So you called me
At the gym.
at the gym,
I was
nonetheless,
lifting.
at 11 o'clock at night. And he's like, are you going to respond to this guy? I was like, well, yeah, but like, I'm kind of tired. And Marcel's just like, I'll handle it. And I was like, well, you know what? Like, where are you? And he goes, I'm at the gym. I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, you should come. I literally got out of bed, went to the gym, and we got nothing done because Marcel was so hyper focused on building a rapport with a random stranger on the internet.
He wanted a tune. You
He
have
was
to make
so
his day.
excited.
But I think what's crazy is, like, you came to the gym 10 minutes. How long did it take you? Like 15 minutes?
15 minutes.
And so we're doing a lift. And obviously the person, when you're texting someone, they take a decent amount of time to respond. And throughout the entire lift that lasted an hour, we were going back and forth. I was like, Brandon, can I say this? Brandon, can I say that? Brandon, because like obviously we pride ourselves that you never lose control.
Right.
Like, we're not going to act on the owner's behalf if it's not something that you fully, like, even when it comes to wording, right? Because
Yeah,
wording
you
can
guys
get you in a
never
lot of
pretend
trouble.
to be anybody else.
And wording tries to get you it can get you in a lot of trouble. So
Right.
you have to make sure, you approve everything, especially the way we talk to these clients and customers. So I was like, can I say this? Can I say that? And it's 11:40 by now, and I said, hey, we have a spot tomorrow, which was true. We only had one spot.
And there was two people fighting for that spot.
It's true. There's two Audis also.
Yes.
And I was like, listen, like I made sure you could give him a good deal so he could come in tomorrow and get this tune. And at 11:45, 12 o'clock, like as they were
Mind
closing,
you, the gym is closing at 12.
right. So at the very end of our lift, the guy said, all right, I'm coming in tomorrow. And then what happened the following day?
The following day, I texted you like 5 minutes before his appointment. I was like, hey, dude, your guy's running a little late here. And he's just like, just wait, he'll show up.
Just
I know he
trust.
will.
He was too excited yesterday.
And one of the messages is just like, I can't wait for my Audi to smoke Mustangs. And that's how we knew he was genuinely excited. And he showed up, and he was incredibly happy when he walked in the door. He goes, what is this place? I'm like, oh, well, you're in the right place if you want to go faster. And tuned his car. An hour later, he messaged us on our business page. And I had to text you because he was so excited.
And then what?
And then the next day,
So he came back.
well, actually, let me rephrase. Before he left, we were entertaining doing full exhaust on his car. And he goes, I don't know if it'll be worth it. And we talked about what it all entails, how long it would take. And he goes, cool, like, I'll message you. So the following day, he messaged me. He goes, dude, like, love talking to you. I absolutely love this tune. It's more power than I've ever felt. He's like, let's go ahead and go through with the full exhaust. And then he came in the following day and ordered said exhaust. And he's coming in tomorrow to install that set.
Tomorrow, like from the day we recorded this. He's
Yes.
coming tomorrow. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yes.
The exhaust is here.
Yes.
It's here right now.
Somewhere. In one of the boxes over there.
You have to show me. That's cool. So the guy that randomly, like, we responded to at 11 o'clock now has gotten two things from you.
Correct.
And he's super happy. Work your leads, people.
It's very important.
It doesn't, like, and this is something I don't think we educated you about enough. We didn't put as much emphasis on this, is that, like, when you're working leads, when you're working sales, like, sure, you can wait until the next day and respond. But the faster you get back to these people, the better. Because, like, they're in the moment where they realized through your ad, they have a problem, whether the car is too slow or too quiet. It's on their mind and they need a solution. They're like, okay, I need this solved. If you text them that moment when they were like, fill out your form, or they message you, DM you, visit your website, call you, the sooner you get back to them, the faster that A, he gets his problem solved, and B, you get money.
Right.
And you get another customer. I think it's unbelievably important. And it's one of those things where when you're in business, it's like, everyone's like, oh, I want to you've probably heard this before. You want to escape the 9 to 5.
Yes.
Yeah, you escape it for the 24-hour.
Until you realize that your 8-hour day suddenly turns into 24-hour days.
Right. Because you're responding people that message you at 11 o'clock.
Right.
It's just how it is.
But that's what it takes to build good business.
Right. And so it's never too late to work. It's never too late to call someone, to respond to. I actually know a guy personally that has hired someone. He pays this said individual $200,000 a year, $250,000 a year. They don't have to show up to work. They don't have to do anything. All they do is for every lead that comes in, they have to personally write like a handcrafted response within 60 seconds. And if he doesn't respond within 60 seconds, obviously, if he doesn't do it for a period of time or something happens or he has a track record or like 3 strikes you're out, then of course he doesn't get paid for the week or something like that. But all he does for $200,000 a year is respond to leads in 60 seconds or less. That's how important it is.
What a life.
You'd be surprised, man. Like, you got to answer stuff at 1 a.m. Like, you have 5 alarms that
Yeah,
go
but
off.
like, if you have the drive to do it and you're making money, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. But that's how important, like, that's the emphasis, that leads and response time is so important. It's also very important how you communicate and talk to these people.
Yes.
Beforehand, Brandon was responding to these people, and this is no shame on you. You just didn't know better, right? Because you don't see this every day. You don't see how we do it for other businesses. You don't work with other businesses like and their customer problem. But Brandon was responding to these people, and you came to me and you said, hey, like, I'm not closing any of these people. They're qualified, but the problem's not serious enough. Right. It's not a priority for these people. And I said, I looked at it and I was like, this just doesn't, it doesn't sound like you're just here to help fast, right? You need timely offers. You need spots available. You need to know how busy your schedule is tomorrow. So if you could squeeze them in, you can. And sometimes you have to fake that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Like, fully transparent. Like, the shop can be dead empty, but if you say, hey, I only have 1 spot tomorrow, come in. Like, that gives the prospect some sort of urgency to show up. And I think that's the main reason, although this time it was true, that guy with the A8L, he showed up the next day.
Yes.
Because the urgency was there. And also, you almost have to hype him up. You need to be passionate about what you do, right? And so passionate, you look crazy from the outside. Like, I remember, like, I was scrolling through the text because I was also shocked that this guy actually decided to come in the following day as we closed this at the gym. But I was like, I'm surprised this worked so well.
On top of that, the other guy that was trying to book the appointment got back to both you and I and booked 2 days later.
But in those messages, you have to convey your enthusiasm.
Yes.
Before
talk
Brandon,
like a robot.
no shame to you, he was talking like a robot. And I was reading through these messages, and I was like, Brandon, I know it's the end of the day. I know you're tired. I know you had like 5 things go wrong at the shop, as all businesses do. I've had days where
You're
10 things.
constantly putting out fires.
Right. And so I was like, I know you're tired, but like, when you have leads like this, you've got to be excited, and you got to like make people feel like it's just the most amped experience. Speaking of which, there's exhausts to your right.
Yes.
My friend Austin owns Valvetronic Designs. The most exciting person I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously, when it comes to selling these stupid like metal tubes, like, no disrespect, they're literally just metal like pipes. Like, the experience and emotion that these exhaust systems give is like second to none. Like, you're amped. And he conveys that not only in his advertising, not only in his marketing, but even on his phone calls. Like, his people are trained to be like, you're gonna love this system, it's incredible, the sound, the versatility, the valves when they're quiet, you're gonna be blown away. Like, you need to sell the emotion, the experience.
I agree.
So when you sell tunes, like, you gotta have that same enthusiasm. And that's also why my friend has a very successful exhaust business. Don't you have something with exhausts? Talk about that. What are those 2 things?
So these 2 things are for the Huracan platform, specifically Evo, STO, Technica, Storado, so on and so forth. So we actually hired an in-house fabricator, and he's very, very good at what he does. And he said, hey, like, making custom exhausts is cool, but like, we should open up like our own thing. I was like, you know what? Trust again, taking a chance. I was like, let's do it. And he quite literally created one of these beautiful masterpieces in under a week.
So now,
And he does it frequently.
But that's what you gotta find the passionate people who care.
Yes. And there's nothing better than you're the same way as me. If like seeing somebody's results equate to happiness,
It's different.
it is.
So we just cut the clip because we realized we're running low on time. But let's wrap it up here. 5 minutes left. So what's your plan for this facility, this place, the EuroLab, Brandon Miller?
Keep doing what we're doing, but first and foremost, probably getting a bigger facility.
Bigger facility?
Yeah, for sure.
But keep the customers coming, right?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Hell yeah. That's good. Never stop.
What are your future plans?
Too many. We have a few spots open, so if people who are watching this or people you know need help getting the same kind of experience that you've gotten with us, we have a couple spots open, I think 2 at the moment. Something cool coming up is in February, which is, I think, a month, like middle of February, so a month and a half from now, we are doing the Chicago Auto Shows channels too. So all their marketing, all their ads, all of their socials, primarily socials this time around because of how well it worked last year. Like our metrics were up over 900% from last year's
Like the auto
performance.
show is pretty big, right?
Yeah, of course. It's the Chicago Auto
Takes
Show.
a lot of trust in a young,
Yeah,
naive
something
kid.
like that. So yeah, we're doing the whole, and it like, it's not like, you know what frustrates me nowadays is that, and like, it's just the nature of the game. Like I can't really be too upset, but people say, oh, I've worked with this person or I've worked with that person, but like you've maybe filmed or posted a video or a post on Instagram and you just tag the person
Right.
and then the person reposts and you're like, I've worked with them. We have a lot of people in this industry who say that now, right? And it's very misleading. It's very untransparent. Like when we say we've worked with someone, we've delivered on a project with them. We've worked one-on-one with them. Like for example, all the businesses on our website, on our landing page, we physically spoke to an owner or a very big decision maker at that business. And we worked closely with them on a big project, not like a small like Instagram post.
So it's not like in life when someone's like, oh, I'm friends with that guy. And what they mean is Facebook friends.
Yeah, like hi, I've said hi to you once or
Yeah.
something. Yes, it's the exact same thing. And so like there's businesses out there that say they've worked with the auto show and all this stuff. And it's whatever. Everyone can say what they want to say, but I mean, it's a true privilege for me and my team and the great people I have around me to work with such a big organization.
Yeah, that's huge.
One-on-one too. Like we're the only people with access to these socials, to the channels. Like it's our responsibility, and that's what it truly means to really work with a business. So yeah, we have the auto show coming up. That'll be cool. It's a big project for us. We stay in a hotel down there for 2 weeks at a time. I mean, we're a mobile crew. Like we can also come to you in Indiana and Wisconsin. I'd say we'd come to you in like all 50 states, which is true. Obviously, we have travel costs then we got to incur, but like we're willing to travel if it's for the right people, the right business, the right founder, the right owner with the right goals. But it'll be a cool experience. I mean, we did this last year. Luke is behind the camera, huge help in absolutely everything I do now. Like literally, I wouldn't be here without the right people, and it's always a blast. I mean, 2 weeks nonstop working. Normally, for people like you, we'd make 5 pieces of content per platform, you know, like or per week, right? I'd say that's kind of the average right now for socials, and then we go over there and we do like upwards of 50 to 100 a week, 15 a day. Like we do 50 to 100 pieces of content a day, and it's an absolute. It's a very organized shit show, but at the end of the day, it's still a shit show because we're just all over the place. You know, we still have the home office. To the home base to hold down with you and everybody else that we have. Like all of our attention's there because of just how big of a commitment it is. But besides that, I mean, we're gonna have a booth there. So if you're in town and around and this video comes out by then, stop by, come to the auto show. It's gonna be totally different this year. It's gonna be like SEMA. You're gonna see more of this than like your typical Honda brand new Civic and Honda brand new Odyssey and all that stuff.
Electric Challengers.
Right. Like it's gonna be very cool stuff. Even though that I'd say is a little enthusiast side, but kind of on the wrong side of enthusiasts. But yeah, cool stuff. enthusiast focused. So if you're there, show up. If you're also there, this guy will have something going on there. We'll have a booth there. What are your plans for I mean, we talked about the EuroLab, but you told me something about the auto show, right?
Yes. So, talking about the auto show, rumor has it that we'll actually be in the auto show. So, as you said, if you guys are around, this video's out, come and see us both. I mean, you'll see cool cars. You'll see him.
See me.
People behind the
Why am
camera.
I? Hey, I'm actually willing. Like, here's the thing, and I'm sure you're the same way about cars. If someone comes up to me and is just needs help with their small business, they need customers, like I'm still a small business and I'm still starting out and still very new at this, but like I'm willing to help other people.
Right.
And so if you're there and you need help or whatever with socials and ads and your video's not getting views, I don't care what it is. Like, I'm an open book, right? As long as you don't take up like all 25 hours of my day. I'm an open book. But yeah, I think it'll be cool.
You're open to pictures too, right?
No,
No.
I charge for those. Yeah. We will have a cool car. There's a small chance. I like to dream big.
Yes, you do.
I hate dreaming small, and I hate people who dream small. But I have a big dream of bringing two very cool cars, which I will not disclose because I like to dream big, but at the same time, I like to keep it a dream until it happens.
Yeah.
And so if they're there, you will see them and you will know about them. If only one of the cars is there, I think it'll still be pretty cool. And if the car doesn't break the internet and is not all over the Chicago socials and car spotting pages and everything, well, then you know that it probably wasn't there. But we have cool plans, cool things ahead. Brandon, what are we doing together next? What's the next big thing? Next big thing, big step. I'm jumbling my words.
I mean, honestly, like, you provide great value. You always respond. You do everything, even things that you don't have to do, above and beyond. And at least for me specifically, you'll definitely work with me on different companies, for sure.
Very cool. Because you have other things that we don't have to talk about, but you have many other things.
Yes.
Very cool. But yes, keep doing what we're doing because it works.
It does.
Just like Toyota says it. You never change what works because if it works, it works. That's why I also like Toyotas. I have two.
You do.
One's an up badged one, but it's whatever. But yeah, keep doing what works and just do more.
Absolutely.
Just do more of what works. More customers, more ads, more creatives, more social posts, more millions of views.
Not only that, but like, do things that you don't like also.
What do you mean?
Like, obviously keep doing what you're doing, what works, but there's also things that you haven't tried yet that some
True.
people might be scared of, and you guys don't seem like you're scared to do it.
You never know if it works until you
Right.
try it. Very cool. That's why I like you, Brandon. I see this going very far. Appreciate you being... we got to redo that, brother. That was... No. We're always good at this. There we go. But yeah, we'll see you around. Thank you so much for being our first guest on this lovely podcast. You have a podcast coming out yourself.
I do.
Thing is, though, this is what I like about Brandon. He says he has stuff coming out. He's said that for like 2 months now, and like
Like a month.
He's like changing things, and then other stuff happens. So before I'll keep rambling on, I'll leave. But yeah, take it easy, Brandon. When are you starting the podcast? Like, yeah, he's
next
gonna
week.
yeah
Next week.
Fake news.